Stay behind me. You're not welcome here. And you know that. Evil was everywhere. And you know that. Evil was everywhere. You're not welcome here. Evil was everywhere. And you know that. Evil was everywhere. You're not welcome here. In Jesus' name.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Very good.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, we're back, folks. Season 2, episode 2. Travis Pegler, Christian Slay Films. As always, Big Bro, L Dog, Voice of Revelation. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm going all right. How everybody out there doing? I'm glad to be back. Round
Yes, sir.
2.
Yes, sir. And today we have a special guest. I just met her.
Right, that.
She's a bright young soul. Trinity Pegler.
Hey, guys.
How do you have the same last name as me?
I don't know, Dad. I just hear it.
But this episode, we just want to talk about dreams. Me and Elsie had a phone conversation a few days ago, and we had got on the subject of dreams and how powerful dreams are. And I'm like, hey, man, that can be an episode that we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So titled Dreams, Messages from the Mind and the Spirit. And we just wanted to talk about this because some dreams can seem so powerful, prophetic even, and it's all throughout different parts of Scripture in the Bible. For example, you got Jacob's ladder in Genesis chapter 28, verses 12 to 17, and how God allowed him to see how heaven and earth are connected. A lot of people don't realize that. They think heaven is some distant land or galaxy where in reality heaven is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven is on earth. You just can't see the spiritual side. If you look up in the sky, yeah, that is the heavens, but you can't see beyond that hidden veil. So he was allowed to see the angels ascending and descending on the ladder. That's why it's called Jacob's ladder. But anyway, so diving into that, El, you want to get into that dream that you were telling me about?
Which one?
The one where you said you were standing on that hill.
Oh, yeah. First of all, welcome everyone that's joining us for the first time. Yeah, it's been about a few years ago, but I had this dream. I could even tell you exactly where I was at when I had it. It was in Maine. Just to lay out the format, the things that around me that I saw. It was summertime. There was people out walking around, doing their daily things, whatever they was doing. I was standing on a hill, and there was like a little white church behind me. And I noticed there was a lot of people standing just looking at me, just staring at me. To this day, I don't know what that means, or what they were. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, it was like white clouds on the ground, just going around us, around everybody. It wasn't strong. It wasn't no threatening. It was, man. Yeah, I woke up just discombobulated about that because I didn't understand what it meant. Or what God was trying to tell me or to show me. Yeah, that was pretty deep, man.
But it seemed like in that dream you were would you say the center of attention?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
People
And
looking at you and stuff.
yeah, everybody just stopped what they was doing and just started looking at me. Standing on the hill. And I didn't say nothing. I'm just looking back at him like, just looking around. I don't get it. I don't know.
So were you the only one who was on the hill, or was there
Just
like,
me.
Oh wow, yeah.
I was by
That's
myself,
crazy.
and there was a little white church behind me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't, to this day, I never understood that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Man.
Is that the one that you said a clock was appeared, or is that a different one?
Now, that one was a different one. It's so vivid. I can feel the sun and the cool breeze on my skin. Yeah, I was standing on a brick road in the middle of the street. It's a little after 7 o'clock in the morning when the sun just start coming up, coming through the buildings. You feel that nice little breeze, that cool brisk breeze. You know what I mean? I'm feeling all that, everything. And by it being so early in the morning, there was a few people out just walking up and down the street. And I so happened to look up. There's a black pole with a clock on it. And it's a little after 7 o'clock in the morning. And the numbers are Roman numerals. Vivid information to see all that by detail and can play it and can read it back to you and say it back to you what I saw. And I'm getting shakes off of that. That was, yeah, that was a deep one. And the thing about that, when I woke up, it wasn't a little after 7 o'clock in the morning. So when I was sleeping, I went to sleep at a certain time. But my dream put me back at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Interesting.
Because I woke up, it wasn't no 7 in the morning. It's the afternoon, evening, way past 7 o'clock. So why was that time shown to me at that particular time? Why I had that particular dream? I don't know. I really don't know. That's deep. That was.
Yeah. It seemed like one of those dreams that where you having a dream and you don't even know you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Until you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaky.
Like to have a dream where you can actually like feel like the sun and like the breeze, that sounds crazy to me.
I've had dreams where I've actually talked to people.
Oh wow. Like full conversations?
Yeah.
I've never had that before. That sounds like I don't even know.
I could tell you the clothes that they had on. There's one particular dream I told Trav about. This was years ago also. I'm walking up the street, walking through this neighborhood. I'm on the right side of the street. I never forget it. There's houses on both sides. There's kids outside playing. It's summertime, midday. And I so happen to look over to my left here. There's the car sitting here. And there's four guys in it. Now, boy, I was standing and looking back. I can only see the passenger side in the front seat. He got a red shirt on. Mexican guy. Kids running around playing. I hear dogs barking. Mom yelling at the kids get out the street in their language.
Oh wow.
In Mexican language. I don't understand what they're saying. But by the reaction, what the mom was saying to the child got out the street. It's common sense. Hey, stop playing in the street. Yeah, and to this day, I don't know what they was talking about. I didn't understand their language.
I see. That's deep. See, that's interesting because scientists will try to explain it and say that when you reach they call it a REM sleep. Mm-hmm. And the REM sleep is where you reach that deep sleep where you start dreaming. And they say it's the stage where emotional memory and creativity peak. But if you're dreaming about Spanish people speaking Spanish, you don't know Spanish.
Mm-mm. Right.
Those ain't your memories. So how do you explain that? Mm-hmm. And my thing is, who is conducting, who is directing these dreams? Who's setting the stage? You say you was in the car, passenger side, they're driving a car, kids playing. So it's just like this whole thing, it put you in the mind of something of like, that's why I love the Matrix movies, because dreams are so deep, and it's like that still that hidden and untapped area that you can research for years and years and years and still not know everything. We still don't know everything about the human mind. I've studied psychology for years, and we still don't understand everything about the human mind. Yeah. Just the same as we don't understand about the bottom of our own oceans here on Earth. We're trying to explore space, and Elon Musk and everybody's trying to get to the moon. We still don't even understand this point. So I think that's interesting. But before I get to the dream, I want to talk about Trinity. She's talked to me about some of the dreams she's had before, which I thought was interesting because, you have those dreams where I've had them where it's like, okay, this is a dream. Mm-hmm. Like, I know it's a dream, and then I don't sweat. I don't care about really what's going on because I know it's a dream. But then there's other times where it's so powerful, you don't know no different until you wake up. And then it's been horrible dreams where, like, things that's happening, maybe somebody got shot or you're just, like, crashing in all these cars. Like, I had this one dream, I don't know what's going on, but I couldn't control the car, so I'm crashing in all these cars on the street. And when I got up, I was like, oh, my goodness, I'm so thankful that was a dream. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't reckoning to all these cars. But in the dream, I didn't know no different. But Trinity has told me about some dreams that she's had to where she knows that she's dreaming. And not only that, she can wake herself up out of the dream.
I mean, I thought it was normal, but, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
So basically, okay. So, like, I'll be dreaming, like, and it'll be like I'm trying to get away from, like, somebody who's, like, trying to hurt me, right? And, like, I'll know it's a dream. So, like, in this one particular dream, I remember I was with Treyas, and we were, like, inside our house. But, like, of course, it was our house, but, like, it didn't really look like our house. So, yeah. And then, so I had ran downstairs with Treyas, and then we were, like, hiding inside, like, some closet or something. And, like, I had heard, like, the bad guy coming. So, like, this sounds so, like, stupid. But, like, to wake myself up, I had to, like, bang my head against the wall. And, like, I ended up waking up on, like, the second, like, try or something like that. And that's usually, like, how I will wake myself up. Like, I'll have to, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'll just have to, like, do something to where, like, I'll just wake up and I know how to wake myself up out of my dream. Like, I know, like, what specifically, like, to do and stuff like that. And, yeah, I don't really know. It's just like, I don't know. I thought it was normal until I told Dad. He's like, that's not normal. I'm like, okay.
I guess some Nightmare on Elm Street type stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was part 3, Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
I never even watched that because I was too scared.
But I was like,
I don't know, Dad.
that's freaky to know that you dreaming and you're in a bad spot. You're like, you know what? It's time to get out of here.
So, Miss Trent, so you said you can wake yourself up like that, right? Is it always that intense to where you got to wake yourself up, hit your head on the walls like that?
Not always. Sometimes I'll just like wake up.
Okay.
Like normally, like it's not always like I have to like hurt myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not always like that. But like just sometimes it is. Like if like I'm really like scared, I'll just like do that. Or like I'll just like wake myself up. Like I don't even know. I'll just like force myself to wake up out of it because I don't like it, and I just.
I got you. Before the dream even ends, you just cut it off like bam.
Yeah, because I already know like something's bad finna happen, so I'm like I'm about to get out right now.
Yeah, you about to cancel
started.
all that before we get to that part. I understand.
Yeah, that.
I got you.
That's crazy. So I would say that so I already talked about REM sleep, right? And then you have lucid dreaming, right? And lucid dreaming is where you're aware in your dreams. Like you were saying, like you can feel things, you can feel the wind, the touch, people. And it's often sometimes used for therapy even to treat certain conditions that someone may be experiencing. So, and then you have the predictive processing theory, where they believe that the brain rehearses possible futures, which can sometimes feel prophetic. And then that takes me to Genesis 41, chapter 41, verses 1 through 32, where Joseph was able to interpret the Pharaoh's dream. And I forget exactly how it went, but it's basically was like, I believe it was like 7 lean cows, and then there was like 7 healthy cows. And none of the Pharaoh's priests could interpret this dream, but Joseph was able to interpret the dream. That was one of his gifts, was interpreting dreams, and it basically meant there was going to be 7 years of famine, and then 7 years of basically of surplus of healthy crops and everything like that. So the Pharaoh knew how to plan, save the food, ration out the food. So when those 7 years of famine came and drought came, they would have food to sustain them. So I thought that was interesting because it really came to pass. So that's how you know that it wasn't just a dream, but it was prophetic. It was something that was going to happen. It was foresight. So that was pretty interesting. Have you ever had a dream, El, where it actually came to pass? Or something in that dream, or like a warning in that dream where it actually happened?
I really can't say so. I don't know.
Not that you can think of. What about you, Trent?
I don't know. One time when I was a kid, I think I seen like a building in my dream, and then I seen it in real life, but I'm not completely sure because I was so little, so I don't really fully remember. But like that's the only thing I can like think about that was somewhat like close to.
Was it the Legoland building that we actually went to?
No, Dad. Really?
Oh man.
No, I'm just joking. But so I'll tell you guys about a dream I had. And I say it's a dream, but it's not. And I say that because it started off like a normal dream. I'm probably like in high school, still living at the same house. I'm 21 at the time, but I'm living back at home. And so it's the middle of the night. I just get up and start walking up the street. And the street looked just like Harrell Road in Trotwood. Same street. I remember the 25 mile per hour power sign right there on the side of the road there in the neighborhood. And I'm walking past, and all of a sudden I started just like kind of skipping along. I don't know why I'm skipping. But and then I noticed like with each like hop, I started to hover. And then I jumped again, and then I shot straight up into the clouds, right? And it's like you said, I could feel everything. I could feel the wind. I'm sweeping my hands slowly through the clouds. I'm watching the clouds go through my fingers. It's real to me. As if I'm sitting here right now, I couldn't tell the difference, right? And so, and that's why I said it was more than a dream, because as I'm there admiring being up there in the clouds, trying to, sweep my hands through the clouds, touching the clouds, I heard a voice, and I believe it was an angel. And the voice said, "You can stay here, or you can go higher." And I said, I want to go higher. And as soon as I said that, I shot straight up. Now I'm in outer space.
Wait, Dad, are you being for real, Dad? wait.
Yeah.
He was actually in outer space, like the stars and the planets and the moon.
Yeah, yeah. So
What the heck?
yeah, so I shot straight up, and it was so amazing because now my body's glowing, right? So it's like the reflection from like the light from the moon, which they say, you know, just casting from the sun, whatever. Anyway, I'm glowing, right? I'm glowing. I see the light off the moon, and then I look to my right and I see like a rainbow reef of stars, like in a reef type of shape, circular shape, different color rainbow stars, right? And then I'm looking down at my body, almost like I'm Bruce Leroy in The Last Dragon or something, because my whole body is glowing from the light. And I'm looking at my hands and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, it's almost like I'm being controlled. I just swoop down and I fly back down to the earth. And I'm flying over the ocean and seas, and I'm feeling the wind and everything. And I'm probably maybe just several feet off of the the ocean, the sea or whatever. And I see a tripod of dolphins swimming together in and out the water. The moonlight casting down. It's still kind of dark, almost morning time. And so how real is that? And I'm feeling everything.
Everything.
As if I'm Superman, I'm feeling everything. I'm seeing these dolphins. I mean, I'm seeing everything. And I don't know how long this was going on. But I remember suddenly feeling fear and realizing, like, I don't know where I'm at. I'm probably halfway across the world, and I'm like, how am I going to get home? And then, like I said, I'm just being controlled now. I'm flying over the mountains and things, whatever. Anyway, that ended. It's done. The next thing I know, with like a snap of a finger, I feel myself laying in my bed. And I'm crying. There's tears coming down. Right? And so it's like as soon as that journey was over, instantly I feel myself on the bed. My eyes is closed. I'm crying. I roll over into the floor. And immediately I knew, I just knew and prayed and thanked God for showing me something so beautiful, because I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. So I knew it was more than just a dream. And then in a lot of ways, I feel like it was prophetic, the part where I went up, I shot up into the clouds. I was levitating. So I'm high up, maybe 30-some thousand feet. Who knows, right? But I'm up there with the clouds. And when the angel said, you can stay here or you can go higher, I felt like now, then I didn't know it, but everything I've been going through now, recently these past few years, I feel like it's prophetic because, excuse me, as God let me know, you can stay on the level where you at, or you can go higher.
Go higher.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's up to you. And so, like I said, as soon as I said I want to go higher, beam me up, Scotty.
Like it took no time for you to go up there. Like it was quick, like suddenly, you know?
Instantaneous, yeah. So, but yeah, that happened. I had that dream when I was probably about like 20, 21.
Have you taken to the sky since then?
Yeah. I've had others where I've been up in the sky in the clouds, but nothing profound like the first time. Not even close.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, not even close.
No. You way up there.
Yeah. And so that's the thing is like, too, is like that spiritual connection is like, because some things is innate in us, like you just know without knowing, right? Because like I said, why would I be crying? Who wakes up already crying?
Right.
Yeah, it's
It's
the little details you got to pay attention to.
Yeah.
But I really like that part in the dream where you were like, where the angel like said you can go higher or whatever. I feel like that part was very interesting to me too, because it's like even though you're already high, like you can still go like to like that next level. You know what I'm saying, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's very cool.
And I never saw the angel, whatever, but I heard that. I mean, it was loud and clear, loud and clear. And the thing is that too, like you said, the little details. I wasn't afraid.
Yeah,
I wasn't like, man, who was this talking about? It's like it was just a innate, automatic type of thing where it's like I was fine with it. And I didn't get scared until like toward the end where I'm like,
How you get to the house?
it's like reality kicked in. I was like,
Right.
where am I at right now? But I was safely guided back home, or back to my body, whatever. Because there's a thing too, and this is just coming to me now. I didn't have no notes on this, but being able to astral projection is what they call it, which is a real thing. The military did tests on it and stuff back in I think the 50s and the 60s, to where there has been stories of people just like you got psychics out there and ability to tell the future and things like that. It's a proven fact. It does exist. And I'm not really don't want to get into what's behind that. But there's been a lot of cases where people have left their bodies because, again, we're three-part beings, right? Where people have left their bodies and traveled and spied on other countries, spied to get other intel, and reported it back. There's some religions over there in India and Africa where you got shamans and things like that, and they can do all these things. And the reason how they know that it's a real thing because they're reporting back things that's happening in certain, let's say, buildings or facilities that they can have no way of knowing what's taking place there and seeing things and painting a picture of what's going on and what was said, how. If you're all the way in this country, how do you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's already been like a proven fact. So I think that's what was going on with me is that that's just another name for it. But I really felt like I had a spiritual journey. And then at the end of it, I went back home, back inside my body. Because like I said, instantly, it's like I'm back. There was no waking up slowly. It's like instantly, as soon as it was over, I'm there. I feel myself like I can feel myself on the bed.
Yeah.
So pretty deep. Pretty deep. And then it takes me to Matthew chapter 2, verse 13, where Joseph is warned to protect Jesus. He knew what to do. He was warned in a dream that they needed to flee, to get away. So there's a lot of ways of how God can do things. But he's God. He can do things the way he wants. But to me, it's always been fascinating how a lot of times he chooses to communicate with us when we're asleep.
Oh, yeah. Because to be honest with you, though, I mean, I haven't read as far as you went, as far as the clouds go, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And the very first time it happened to me, it freaked me out. I'm like, what in the world? Huh? And then when it happened the second time, I was just standing there, and I just shot straight up. Not as high, but I was way above the houses and all in the tree line and not about that height. And when it first took me up, it took my breath away because I wasn't expecting it. I got the butterflies in my stomach, and I'm grabbing, trying to hold on to something. That film where you about to fall, you trying to grab onto something to keep your balance. I didn't need that. At first I thought I did, but I didn't need that. And I'm just sitting there, floating in the air, just looking down at the houses and the trees, and I don't know what this means. What am I, huh? My mind I couldn't wrap my mind around that. Why I'm up in the sky and what do this mean? And I mean, I don't know. But it's been a few times, man, I have taken that journey out of nowhere, just straight up. No matter what time it was, day it is, night, date, it don't matter. Lunchtime, dinner time, you gone. Straight up. No questions asked. But like I said, I never went as far as up there as far as you did. Yeah, but I remember that. It's happened quite a few times. Not lately, but it's happened quite a few times.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, man. I think another reason too I was so touched is because again, that's back early 20s. I'm doing my thing, doing things, living a sinful life, a lot of things I shouldn't have been doing. And so I was confused as well, wondering why God would show me something so beautiful and communicate with me that way and touch me that way, knowing the type of lifestyle that I was living. But it took some time, but I know and I realized that's because God loves me.
Of course he does.
He loves all of us. And he was letting me know, even though you're going through what you're going through right now, I know your future. I know what you're going to do. I know who you're going to be. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse and let you know that I'm still here, even though I don't condone what you're doing right now. But I know where you're going. And so that's why that was so powerful.
I got you. But you know what though, Trey? Now that you mentioned that, man, when he said he can take you want to stay here or he can take you higher. Now I'm gonna break that down as far as that aspect goes, but let's break it down as far as life on earth. Where you at now, when he first took you up, that's your life you're living now. But when he asks you if you want to go higher, he about to take you out of what you're doing now, put you in another spot. He about to advance you. So what you're doing, you about to leave that old life. You about to expand. He about to take you forward. Look around you. We're here. And there's more to come. There's more to come, brother.
Yeah, it's deep, man. Pretty deep. Trinity?
I don't know. I think Uncle Elsie has a gift. Something, because I don't even know. I didn't even, that makes so much sense. But, I didn't get that when I first heard that. I was like, I don't really know what that means. But I kind of understand. But, when he said it, it makes it make sense,
Yeah. Like a train.
It's a voice of revelation.
Wow.
With that being said, I wasn't going to talk about this one, but I had another dream. And it's almost like not almost, it's the complete opposite of the serene dream that I had, right? And I had the blissful one first. The other one I was in the military, but I was home on leave. So I'm probably 23 or 24 at the time. And when I would come home on leave, even though I had changed my life around, but when I would come home on leave, I would basically snap back into the old me for that short period of time I was there. And so I'm sleeping in the guest bedroom at the house. And this is going to sound weird, but I was dreaming until I wasn't. What I mean by that is that in that dream, It was me and some other people I didn't know, but we was moving some things into a factory, right? Some building, whatever. We're just moving things. Within a snap of a finger, it's like if somebody just snatched your, like a big giant hand, someone just touched you and you just teleported somewhere else with the blink of an eye. Now I'm somewhere else. And I'm somewhere that I can't relate to. And it's all dark. It's creepy. You talking about your breath being taken away?
Yeah.
And I'm looking around this place that I can't relate to, and I don't understand what's going on. I see bodies on top of bodies, contorted in all types of ungodly ways. It reminds you of pictures of the Holocaust, how the bodies are just stacked up in the ditches every which way. But it built a formation almost like a wall that was stacked up on the top of each other and built like this type of cylinder type of wall that went up pretty high. And their eyes wasn't like regular eyes. They still had the eye sockets and everything like that, right? But it's almost like if you took your eyelid and just pulled it down over your eye like that.
Yeah.
That was like their eye, right? There was no eyeball, no color. It was just like a film, like a skin just stretched over their eyes. And then it finally dawned on me where I was at. I was standing in hell.
Oh.
When I realized where I was at, fear went through my body. And I started slowly backing up. And I started questioning myself, and I was like, I ain't supposed to be here. Why am I here? And you talking about somebody freaking out about to lose their mind? When I was about to break down and just lose everything, once again, angel spoke to me. And the angel said, fear not. This is not to frighten you. This is not to scare you. But this is to show you what it's really like. And when the angel had spoke to me, a calm came over me where I relaxed and I was able to take it all in and just look at everybody there. And I realized everybody that I was seeing, it was all souls, man. And everything was being fed to me, internally, telepathically, whatever you want to call it. And I knew that those was all those people that rejected Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. And then to intensify things even more, they started talking to me. Almost in one unison, it's like in one voice. Again, nothing said verbally. It's all coming in my psyche, like I can hear what they're saying to me. And you want to know what they kept saying over and over again? With one voice? We didn't know. We didn't know it was going to be like this. Not like this. Over and over again. Over and over again. And I felt sorry for him. I had compassion for him. I wanted to save him.
I didn't know.
That's sad.
And it was just so surreal. Again, I don't know how long I was there. Because, they said when you're dreaming, like we talked about before, it might seem like it's an hour, but
Yeah.
scientists will tell you, it was only like maybe 30 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever. But once again, with the snap of a finger, now I feel myself laying on the couch, wide awake. And I'm crying. Remind you of something? Reminds me of that blissful experience I had. Except that was tears of joy.
Yeah.
This time it was tears of anguish, confusion, sorrow, fear. And I lay there for about a good 10 minutes without even opening my eyes in the dark, because I was scared, not for myself, but just at the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just tears streaming on my face. And eventually I got up, turned on the light, and prayed, and just was like thankful, because once again, God showed me grace. Because I wouldn't live, I mean, nobody's perfect, don't get me wrong, but I knew what I had did that evening, the evening prior.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when I ended up there and realized where I was at, I was like, hold on. I'm like, what's happening? And it was scary, because I'm like, I ain't supposed to be here. Like, at least I don't think I'm supposed to be here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, hold on. So, yeah, man, it's one of those things that'll make you go. So you talking about, you know how they do the delinquent teenagers and stuff? You know, they got those shows like Scared Straight and the programs and stuff like
Beyond
that.
Scared Straight.
Well, that was beyond Scared Straight for
Man,
trash.
who you telling?
And that propelled me to, just get myself all the way together, and which I did. And never looked back since. Never looked back since.
Wow. You know what I've noticed? That we both, you and I, have experienced the same things when it comes to the spiritual and God and stuff like that, the things you have seen and all that good things, stuff like that. Because I myself has seen hell. I didn't. Why? I don't. I know I was staying over a cousin's house. Fell asleep. And the next thing you know, I'm in hell. I'm standing there, and there's thousands on top of thousands of demons. They all the way around me, 360 degrees. You look up, straight up, there's no end. They are everywhere. Thousands of them. I'm standing there, and they all around me, and they all trying to grab at me, trying to grab on me. But I'm out of touch to where they can just barely get to me, where they just barely missing me. You know what I'm saying? They trying to grab you, but they just barely missing me. All of them is trying to tug at me and grab me. Demons. What do you want with me? I'm a God-fearing young man. Of course, I dealt my flaws. I've made mistakes growing up. Who hasn't? Like you said, we only human. But why am I here? Look at this. And to this day, I really don't know. But I do believe that God show you things in a younger life that might affect you later on down the road.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize that and understand that at a young age. But as you get older, that's where that deja vu come in at. You're like, man, I thought I've seen this or had a dream like that before, or whatever the case may be. That's because you've been there, done that already.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's probably God's way too, of showing you like, hey, they want you, but I'm not gonna let them get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Mm-hmm.
Fear not. They're around you right now. Fear not.
Yeah, because what was keeping them at bay?
God.
You see what I'm saying? They all around you, but they couldn't get at you.
They couldn't get me. They was reaching. They were at me, brother. I mean, there's thousands of them.
So I have a question. So in the dream, were you like afraid, or were you just like good, or like, you know?
In the dream,
yeah,
I was a little terrified. I was scared, to be honest.
yeah.
I'm in a place I've never seen or been before.
Right. Yeah,
and
that
I've
sounds
heard,
scary.
as growing in church all your years, you've heard about demons and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? You know that. But to actually stand there and see them grabbing at you, it threw me off a little because I'm wondering, what did I do wrong?
Yeah. like, where did I mess up at? And why am I here right now?
Why am I here and seeing this?
Yeah.
But like I said, at a young age, you don't understand it. But that plays out as you go along in life.
Right.
It's deep. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
man.
that was years ago. And and when I woke up from that dream, I asked my aunt, and I told her what I seen. And you know what she told me?
What?
She told me that God can show you anything He want to show you. Reveal anything He want to show you, reveal to you and show you.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why He wants you to see that. Reveal that to you. But at that time, I understand it. But 30, 40 years down the road, click. That's what that meant. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. So I know we're talking about dreams, right? And and there's a thin line between dreams and spiritual realm and all that stuff. I believe that. Another story I would tell is about one of my best friends growing up, named Billy. He had ended up as a adult in his 20s, I believe late 20s. He had OD'd, and he was in a coma. He was in a coma for about 3 days. His mom said he was in a coma for 3 days. She's a God-fearing woman, and her and the pastor went and was going to the hospital every day, praying over him, all that types of stuff. And he ended up coming up out of the coma. And when he came out of the coma, he had told his mother and the pastor that he was in hell. And so this isn't a dream, right? He's in a coma. That's where he was. And what he told me, or not me, but what he told them that his mom had told me is that he said when he was down there, he said he was in isolation, where he really couldn't move or do much, almost like there was in some type of like cages type of thing. And he had told his mother that he seen people down there that he knew, that he didn't even know had passed. Now we got social media, right, and everything. And back then we had social media too, but it wasn't like how it is now. How, you can see somebody's page or whatever, and, oh man, I wonder what happened to that person. And you don't even know, okay, that person, their profile's still up, it still exists, but man, that person been dead for years. It's just nobody's taking down their social media page. So when he had said he had seen people down there that he knew on Earth that was dead for real, in real life they was dead, but he didn't even know. So I thought that was interesting. And one of the things that freaked me out, it's all freaky, right? But one of the things that was really profound is that he told his mother that the demons had a list of what souls was coming. That moment in time or whatever that they was going to be receiving. And when she told me that, I said, you know what that remind me of? I said, that reminds me of jail. When you get locked up and go to jail, right? Jail's just like the holding spot. It's not prison. You still on lockdown, but each prison has a list of inmates they're going to be getting in that day, that week, or whatever. They already know you coming. They already know you coming before you know where you're going. You can be going to Manchester, Chillicothe. You don't know where you're going yet, but that prison, that ward, they already got a list of inmates that they know is coming. And guess what? So does hell. See, they already know who's God's. That they can't have, like all of them reaching out for you, but they couldn't get you.
Yeah.
That was prophetic. God is showing you, hey, as many of these things are going to be trying to get at you, I'm not going to let them have you.
Yeah.
And so when his mom told me that, I was like, man, that is bizarre.
That is.
They already know who coming.
Got a list. What the heck?
So if you think about it, it's not a big difference between how the spirit realm works as far as that goes,
Yeah.
and how our presence up here works. Right? You go to the judge, you get judged, whatever, and they give you your sentence, then you go to jail, you're holding, and then you're going off to the big boy house. So, so that's a lot for people to chew on.
You think it ain't? I'm still chewing on that.
Yeah.
I'm still chewing on that.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's just sad because I didn't know that he had went through that. Hadn't talked to him. His mom thought he was going to start preaching after that and leave the street life alone, leave the drugs alone. And then, in a way, he did. But it wasn't the level that she thought it was going to be. And then I want to say maybe about 3 or 4 weeks after that, he relapsed, OD'd, and then he died for real, man. And we lost him.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Like to dance a lot.
And laugh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
He was cool people, man.
Yeah.
He was cool.
And it's sad because
Wow.
I know he was saved. I know he believed, accepted Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
I believe that was his wake-up call. He didn't stay there in that moment in time, but I often think about, like, man, how God a lot of times will, God is going to give you chances.
Yeah.
Your book of life is written, but your story can change
Yeah.
based off the decisions that you make. And so it's just unfortunate that I never had a chance to talk to him about that experience. And I mean, but it's just unfortunate that he ended up that he wasn't delivered from that from the drugs. And our last episode we talked about abuse. And he had told me several years before he had actually passed that he was abused, molested or whatever, and that bothered him. And I know that led him to drugs. I had a hand in him turning to drugs for relief. But that's just one of the many ways, man, how the enemy can try to destroy you. You know, they say hurt people. And at the end of the day, man, it's the enemy that's hurting everybody, and he's using you as a tool to do his bidding, man. So
Yep.
Yeah, using you to hurt other people.
Yep. But so yeah, people can believe what they want. Excuse me, as always, but it's not that many coincidences in the world, man. And so again, when his mom was telling me that, it was just confirmation for me that my experience was similar to his, even though a little bit different, but still similar. Yeah, man. So rest in peace, Billy.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man.
You know what, though? I think support goes a long way. The people that you have in your corner goes a long way, especially if they're on the same page as you are. Salt and sugar don't mix. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
If he had the right people around him for support, not to take anything away from people that was there with him, but they carried him through whatever he was going through, I think Billy'd still be here today.
Yeah, honestly, me too. Like, I feel like, not saying that the people who were around him weren't doing enough, but like,
Yeah.
if he had like some like closer friends or like family or something that were like would always like check up on him, I feel like maybe that situation would not have happened.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought about that support, the people you have in your corner that'll pull you through that. Through God, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Rest
And
in
that's
peace.
one of the reasons I, naturally, if anybody's out there listening to this or come across this podcast episode, even in your own life, you'll notice that when you start changing your lifestyle around, God will naturally gravitate you away from bad seeds in your life. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a romantic relationship, so-called friendships, he'll just start taking you out of those circles. Mm-hmm. Because those people ain't for you.
Mm-hmm. Like, I have a story on that, actually, that just happened recently. So, like, at school, I would always hang out with these girls. I'm not going to say any names, but I would always hang out with these girls. And they were really into, like, smoking and vaping and stuff. And I'm just going to be honest. There was a time where, like, I had tried, like, a few times, but, like, I decided that, like, that wasn't something that God would want me to do, like, with the vaping and stuff.
You did what?
Dad. You would have found out anyways, Dad. But anyway, so I stopped, like, it was only like for 3 days I did it. And then I stopped because I was like, you know what? I don't feel right doing this because this isn't like who, like, I know I am, like, inside. So, like, so I feel like God had led me away from those girls. And, like, ever since then, they've been, like, me mugging me and stuff because I stopped talking to them. But, like, I feel like this is what's best for me so that I don't, like, get led into sin and stuff like that, doing stuff I know I'm not supposed to do. And, like, you know, I just feel like now I'm hanging out with, like, a different group of girls, and they're pretty cool. And, like, yeah, I feel better in that place I'm at now because I feel like I fit in more because I'm not, like, I'm not going to say I was being somebody that I wasn't really, but, like, I just feel like I wasn't able to be, like, myself with those girls. Like, they were, like, I don't know, I feel like I was always being judged. But, like, with this new group of girls, I feel like I can be myself and, like, you know, nobody's, like, judging me like those other girls were.
I got you.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thanks for sharing that, Trinity. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Dad.
Thank you, Tran.
And Uncle Elsie.
That's right.
We will have a follow-up conversation.
Dad. Really?
I never knew that. I'm glad you came on this podcast today, Trin.
Well, I was going to tell you eventually, Dad. But I was like working up to it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, anybody, you got anything in closing, El?
Oh, man. Whew. Man, those dreams, all the way around the board was a little intense. And the last conversation we had was about our friend Billy. Those of you feel like you can't breathe, those of you feel like you can't walk, can't talk, rebuke Satan. Pick God on your team. Pick God on your team. Because we don't know how much longer we have here, folks. If you think you got time, that's your worst mistake. Do it, and do it now. Save your life, save your family, save your friends, and turn your life over to God. And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, because you love that lifestyle that you're living. But that'll get you nowhere. Remember, I've been to hell. You don't want to go there. Trust me when I tell you that you do not want to go there. It's going to be it's going to be a long road. Have faith. And surround yourself with people that's on your page. You're not on theirs. That's a follower to me. Create your own page. Surround yourself with those, man, that support you. That's going to lift you, not put you down, talk about you behind your back and yada, yada. No. But turn your life over to God. Pray. He got you. He got you. He's put me out of a whole lot of things. To this day, I wonder why or how that even happened. I don't question that. That's God's will. Let it be done.
Amen. If God be for you, who can be against you? Because it don't matter.
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
It don't matter. You got anything, Trent?
I don't know. I just want to say, like, when it comes to me, like, and being at school and stuff, I always feel like I don't fit in. But when you're a follower of God, you're not supposed to fit in. So if you feel like you don't fit in and, you know, you're like a teenager or however old you are, if you feel like you don't fit in, I would just tell you to keep on praying, just keep on believing in God and just keep on trusting that he will lead you to, like, your people and, like, the right people that you're supposed to, like, lead and, like, talk to and stuff like that. Because eventually, you know, you're not always going to be alone. And God will help you through whatever you're going through. And just, like, never give up on praying and stuff. Don't ever think, you know, it's not working. Because maybe if, like, the 4th or 5th time it doesn't work, maybe the 6th time it'll work. You just have to keep on going and keep on believing. And that's all I have to say.
Amen.
All right. Amen. Good job, Trent.
Thanks.
Well, that's it for us, folks. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your families.
That's
God
right.
bless.
God
Bye-bye.
bless. Ow.
What was that?
Satan, get thee behind me.
Good job, Trent.
You're not welcome here. And you know that.
Evil was everywhere.
And you know that.
Evil was everywhere.